a meal prep for the kids. So I'm gonna make minced meat, got my meat in here, with chickpeas as a side, and then fried plantain and rice. So then they have options. So they got rice, so they can either eat it with the minced meat, or with the chickpeas, or all together. So we got like different flavors. I made a sauce basically, so it's pepper, onions, garlic, ginger, and tomatoes and chili. So it's a bit spicy, but not too much. So that as my sauce, my gravy, not gravy but stew. And I'm gonna mix my minced meat with my chopped veggies. So it's basically peppers again, spring onions, normal onions, white onions, cauliflower and broccoli. And then I got my rice, which I already washed. So I'm gonna put it in my pressure cooker. So I fill it up with some water, not too much, because it's gonna steam the rice.
Gavin claimed Robert's underwear got torn during an altercation. However,
Add
it was torn
salt
by him when he sexually assaulted the helpless woman. This was proved by the state of the body, which was discovered
and
the disturbing app on his phone that captured him doing so.
Oil, just so it won't get like too sticky. And I need oil in my pan as well to stir fry my meat. Alright, so I'm gonna chop this. So my pressure cooker will cook for about 5 minutes. Alright, so I have my cubes, a seasoning, and then I have vegeta. I don't know if you guys know vegeta. I have bay leaves, but I don't think I'm going to use it. I got ground coriander. This is getting too hot. I'll put some curry.
Noticing that Gavin
Some thyme.
the second investigator decided to change his body position.
Some thyme. All-purpose seasoning. Curry. And sambal. This one's a bit sweet, so I'm going to add that to the meat and not the chickpeas. And my plantain. I need to cut my plantain. So I got 3. So let's start with this. So this is fried meat. Just this. Yes. So let's season the meat first. So I got my meat here. Vegeta. How do I explain vegeta actually? Alright, so I had YouTube on. So vegeta. Let me see if I have the packaging. Maybe I can show you guys. No, I don't. So vegeta, I think it's either Romanian or Polish vegetable seasoning. So I'm gonna add 1 cube to this. You don't have to break the cube, but I usually just mix it in. So I've put everything and then a bit of this curry powder and my thyme. big spoon. I like to get my mincemeat really minced, really. If I could blend it, I would. Everything mixed. Let's see. See that? So let's turn this back on. This gets hot so fast. I need to have seconds to add the meat. Press it on while you're frying it to make sure it really, because if you just let it fry and you don't mix it, you get lumps, which is fine. Sometimes I just leave the lumps when I make the pasta, but usually I want it really fine. Fry, and then I'm gonna add the veggies and then fry that in, and then I add my sauce that I blended, and then I'm gonna save some of it for the chickpeas as well. So as you can see, there's like almost no water, nothing. That's what I like it. I don't need to wait for it to reduce or anything. And see if I small. All this is just mix in, blend in nicely with the vegetables. Make not too crunchy, but just add the onion. I don't think I want to add all of it. It might be too much. So let's add onions, spring onions, some pepper, broccoli, cauliflower. I'm going to leave some spring onions for garnishing. Oil. salt in there. Let's add some more vegeta. Vegeta is also has carrots and pepper, parsley, and all that stuff in it. Absolutely delicious. Personally, I like this with just the veggies, just fry the veggies with some rice, but kids want some meat, so I'll just have to add some meat to it. Alright, so we're gonna let that simmer for a bit, and then let's go cut our plantains. So I put my I've got a deep fryer, so that one is already on. I put it to 190. That should be hot enough. Yummy. Second one. So I think this is enough. So I'm gonna save the other one for tomorrow, because this is probably gonna be for tomorrow as well. Tomorrow's lunch, if we got any leftovers. We will have leftovers because it's quite a lot. So then I can just fresh fry the other plantain tomorrow. So let's go check on the minced. Alright, so I did a taste check, and we need a bit of seasoning. So I'm gonna add 1 more stick to it. So everything is fully cooked. I've checked the cauliflower, which was the hardest thing in this dish. So, and that is so a bit crunchy, but that's how I like it. I like the meat to be soft, but then the rest to be nice and crunchy. But it's soft now, so I think we're overdoing it a bit. So add my little stew concoction that I made. Gives a little more spice. Alright, so this is how it's looking. Water from my kettle, and then just let it simmer for like 10-15 minutes, and then we're done. And then we move on to the next thing, which is the chickpeas as a side dish. Mustard taste check. Nice. Alright, so next thing, I have my deep fry here. So let's add contour to it. And that's it. think that should be enough for now. So that's gonna fry for about 10 minutes, I guess. And then we move on to the next thing. Alright, so you're gonna transfer it into this container. That's hot. So you're gonna let this cool down, and then replace some up for the kids and put the rest in the fridge so they can eat whenever they want to. So this house looking, with the lighting is not looking the best, but it's delicious. So put that on the side. So let's check on the Fante. Okay, so let's turn down. Looking good. Looking good. Only this one is a bit still pale. But the other one's a nice color. So I'm gonna give it like 2 minutes and then I'll take it out. So in the meantime, I'm gonna get a plate and add some napkin. And then so I can transfer them on that, and then the napkin would just soak up all the excess grease. So plate. Big one here. So basically serving tray, and then we're gonna add napkin to just soak up the grease for us. That's it. So most of them are done. We like them light, so I don't let them get too dark. I don't want to really overcook it. Actually, I should have done 2 or 3 napkins. This is not enough. Alright, so I'm gonna add the other Alright, so that's it. Washing hands. So we're going to put this on the side. So as soon as it's soaked, I kind of remove them so it doesn't stick to the paper. And then one more. This was the one that was spilled, so now it's looking the way I want it to look. So then the other layer will come here. So we're gonna let that do what it does, and then the rice is taking another 2 minutes. Alright, so on not too much, because the chickpeas is literally just a side dish. I'm going to add some of the chopped spring onions that I have. Let's add everything. Chickpeas. So the sauce base that I made already has ginger, garlic, pepper, chili. So I already has all of that stuff in it. So literally I don't need to add extra. So now we've got that base going. So just in case I don't want too much of the gravy, so I separate the water actually comes in, and then add the chickpeas. I should have done it in the other part actually, because I kind of have to put a lid on this and then let it steam and cook. Perfect. There's enough salt, enough seasoning. Tastes great because I put all the stuff in it already. So checking on my plantain next. Okay, so I'm gonna let it steam. Lower heat. For like 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes done. So I'm gonna check on my plantain next. So my plantain got a bit darker than I wanted it to be. I just toast them. So the other side is still much lighter. And this is done. So let me get my plate so I can put it on the plate. So those are still been light. The other ones, they're okay. So basically, these are before, this is after. See, a little bit darker, which is still fine. You know, I think this is what people normally like, but I prefer a bit lighter. all the content done. Take this off and just put this back here. I'll leave this. Alright. Alright, so the chickpea is simmering nicely. Beautiful. So we're gonna let that simmer for another 10-ish, and then it should be done. The rice is almost done, and then I'm gonna plate it and show you guys. All right, so let's plate the food. So it's 3 of us eating right now. Alright, so we got that one. And then I'll start with the rice. Rice. So do you guys want super mouth?
Yes, please.
We can please drive in the moonlight. And I hope that you sing my song. Alright, so I'm mixing the rice. Oh, hot, 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 hot. Who needs fingers, huh? Who needs fingers? I do. Alright, so put the rice back, and then the meat. So basically it's just minced meat mixed with pepper, onions, cauliflower and broccoli, yeah? Do you want more rice than this?
I only want a little bit.
Oh, so then you can have this one and it's just a little bit. Alright, so me chickpea peas. So chickpeas on the side.